Hey now. All right, so I did not record a video last week and I was not happy with myself about it, but I had to give myself some grace because I have been practicing being consistent in a couple areas of my life, and which brings about the word of the day, capacity. So the reason why I believe that capacity is so heavy in my spirit is because if you don't know your capacity, then you will take on more than what you can handle. And so I believe that that's what the Lord has been dealing with me on. Is before I would take on a lot, and I don't think I was able to tell people no back then, because I wouldn't say that I was a people pleaser, because most of the time if you're a people pleaser, you have the ability or the tendency to take on more than you can handle because you don't want to let people down. For me, it was like I felt like Superwoman. Like, I'm a mom, I'm a business owner, and I've been in business for not that long, like not like 10, 20 years. But, well, with this business, I had started a business prior, but I was inconsistent. So it hurt me because my capacity to take on all the roles that I had to take on was too much. So I ask you today, what's your capacity? Do you know your limitations? For me, within the past 2 weeks, I've had to analyze that and think about, okay, if I know that I have 5 things on my plate and I have 5 things to hold, how can I create and prioritize my time to handle these things and not get bogged down? And one of those was like my responsibilities as a mother. I had to start cooking on one day and meal prepping for the entire week, which saved me so much time throughout the week. I had to start, if I'm not budgeting my time, then that's a problem. We budget our money, but actually money you can get back. People say we spend money. How much did you spend? Well, the word spend means to exhaust. So you never really exhaust your funds. You use them, and you use them on things, whether they're feeding you or eating you or they're assets or liabilities. Essentially, you're still using the funds. Well, with your time can be exhausted because you cannot get that back. And so the Lord had placed it on my heart, like, Trey, you need to get organized. You need to compartmentalize the things that you have on your plate, and you need to learn how to structure these things, because in order to grow a massive business, and in order to go to the levels and to the heights that you desire to go to, or that that I'm taking you to, you have to be able to handle capacity, And so that brings me to the question, which is, what is your capacity? Do you know your capacity? When do you know you've reached your capacity? For me, too much capacity equals burnout. Like, I'm going to just go, and then I'm going to burn out. Well, I've learned a way to manage that. And that is with time organization, creating structure and processes. I believe SOPs are everything, even though SOPs is typically a terminology that you use in business or in corporate. SOPs are everything for your life because it helps you to manage capacity. If your workload is heavy and you have a SOP, you don't really have to use as much brain work and capacity of your brain to solve this problem or do this thing, because it has a regimen. And so that is what I had to do with my dieting, not like as in dieting, but with my eating habits, and also through meal prepping, and also with my workout. My sister and I, we work out Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And honestly, I believe that this is like been the most consistent I've been in a long time, with just not missing a day, or if I do miss a day, making up that day. And then I told myself years back that I believe that I need to start a YouTube channel. I need to start talking and having conversations with people, and getting out of me what the Lord has placed on the inside of me. And so this is my practice in being consistent. And for so long, I was, inconsistent because of too much capacity over here So it's lacking over here. And then I have excuses for why I'm not doing what I need to do or what needs to be done. So I'm asking you, what's your capacity? How do you know when you've reached that? And what are your, just the things that you can do to manage what you have so that you are not bogged down or burning out? Thank you so much for being here today. And I will see you next Thursday.